from the comfort of our homes. This is Braves Beat.
Hello Braves, this is Roma Starter along with Jake Summerall and Sailor Betts for our final episode of our senior year.
Thanks, Rama. Yes, this is our final episode. It seems like just yesterday I entered the studio for the first time. How about you, Sailor?
Absolutely, Jake. I actually started my time in the IHTN studio during my freshman year taking Video Technology 1. I have participated in Braves Beat every semester since my sophomore year. How about you, Rama?
Yes, I started Video Tech 1 as a sophomore and have been in Braves Beat for the past 2 years. It has been a fun time and we will certainly remember this final quarter of producing these programs from our homes.
Wow, this has been a very different experience. I have enjoyed the challenge of producing quality programs from home, but I sure miss our studio.
Me too. I hope next year's Braves Beat team is able to get back to our home base in the IHTN studio. But if not, we know now that we can still put together an informative program for our viewers.
That's for sure, Sailor. Well, we have a few news stories that we have for you this week, so let's get started. Mr. Hayes was officially board approved to become the head principal of Aurora High School beginning August 1st, 2020. Aurora sits about 25 minutes away from both Cleveland and Akron within Northeast Ohio. Aurora High School was recently named the #1 school in the Akron area and the 11th overall in the state. The school district has many parallels to Indian Hill in terms of academics, athletics, the arts, and excellent community support. Jake Summerall had a chance to record an interview with Mr. Hayes this week. Roll the interview.
I'm Jake Summerall, and I'm here today with Mr. Hayes. So, Mr. Hayes, how have you been doing?
Hey Jake, thanks for having me here. It's an absolute pleasure to be part of Braves Beat. Despite maybe not being in one of my typical comedic roles, but I'll take the screen time any way I can get it. So thanks for having me here. To answer your question, all things considered, I'm doing well. Obviously, distance learning is uncharted territory for everybody. But Mr. Damadeo, my partner in crime, and I have the chance to be back in the building just a little bit this week practicing social distancing. And we're doing a little bit of planning and collaboration regarding end of the year activities, knowing that they're going to look a little bit differently, as well as looking ahead to the future. So uncharted territory for sure. So proud of the way our students and staff have embraced the challenges and just risen up and taken everything in stride. And again, thankful for the opportunity to be here. So thanks.
That's good to hear. So, of course, addressing the big elephant in the room, you are leaving us next year, right?
Yeah, you are correct. I am going to be vacating my post as assistant principal here at Indian Hill High School. It's definitely bittersweet because I have loved every single second of my time with Indian Hill. Our students just inspire me each and every day. Our staff is just an absolute pleasure to work with, and our parents and community provide endless support. I couldn't imagine working in a different environment, and that's what makes this opportunity so unique is that I'm going to be taking over as the head principal of Aurora High School, which is nestled in Northeast Ohio, about 20-30 minutes between both Cleveland and Akron. One of the best school districts in the state, very similar to Indian Hill. And I'm originally from Northeast Ohio, and so for me it's a little bit of a homecoming, getting the chance to be close to my family and friends that I grew up with, while also being rooted in a community very similar to Indian Hill that values the academics, values the arts, values athletics, values service. Kids want to learn, and parents want to support all they can to make growth possible. And so I felt very aligned with the school's philosophy, which is kids first, and very much about nurturing relationships, valuing process over product. And for me, the chance to be in that type of environment, it's just something I couldn't pass up. And so, like I said, bittersweet to be leaving a place like Indian Hill, which I'll always hold dear in my heart because this place means so much to me. So it's been an absolute pleasure, and but I'm also looking forward to the new challenges, and I know that you're in good hands with Mr. Damadeo and the rest of the staff.
So, with that said, what are you going to miss about Indian Hill?
Well, without a doubt, it's the students. I mean, my favorite part about working here is the students. Our kids bring just an infectious energy, passion to our school community, and it creates this cyclical notion, pushing our teachers to bring their best to the forefront, making our administrators want to do all we can to support our students and our staff so that we can create new opportunities and enhance what's already going really, really well. And that being said, I think that carries over to just the relationships. You have students and staff members that just mean something to you and have helped shape you as a person, share fun memories and things like that. And so definitely, first and foremost, the students.
What was your favorite memory of you being here?
Favorite memory. That's a really tough question to answer because there's just so many. What comes to my mind initially is just being in the classroom so often. Mr. Gamondeo and I feel like it's so important to be present in the classrooms, not to oversee anything, but to be engaged in the learning process and to be part of that with our students and with our staff, and to see all the great work that goes on. So when I think about favorite memory, I think about Socratic seminars that I've gotten to witness. I think about circle walks that I've gotten to be a part of. I think about presentations that I've gotten to witness from students. All of those little things, labs in science classes that I've gotten to see, whether it's Mr. Devink in physics or Mrs. Emery's forensics classes or Mr. Broxterman's, bio classes. So that is more of a holistic thing that I'm gonna miss. When I start thinking about peak moments or experiences, of course, I think about being on multiple senior trips. I think about all the different athletic tournament runs and state championship titles that I've gotten to witness firsthand and be engaged with our students in the student section and stuff like that. I think about our performances, whether at stuff like cabaret or powwow, watching our kids do amazing work at state competitions like DECA, or bringing home titles for mock trial and seeing just unbelievable courtroom presentations. Those types of just ways that students are engaged with their passions is just so meaningful to me. So I'm definitely going to hold those memories dear in my heart for sure. And I can't forget about all the different times on Braves beat, whether being thrown in a trash can as Hayes Bot, or doing some sideline reporting, or workout video with my dog, or cracking dad jokes with Mr. Atwood. Those are great memories as well. So there's so many, and gonna hold them dear in my heart forever. Wow. Well, first and foremost, I just have to say thanks. I want to extend all the gratitude in the world to our students, to our staff members, to our community, all of our parents. You guys have just been unbelievable, and I'm so thankful for the opportunity to work, learn, grow, and serve this amazing community. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I couldn't ask for a better environment to work in, and I know that I'm going to take the experiences I've had at Indian Hill and hopefully positively shape my next district. So definitely want to extend gratitude. And then, when I think about our seniors, and I think about all of our students for that matter, who've had to embrace the uncertainty, given the current state of things. As you look ahead and continue your educational journeys and professional experiences or personal lives, my biggest piece of advice is to just continue pursuing your passions with relentless energy, but also valuing that process along the way. Take the time to develop meaningful relationships, whether it's with friends, with colleagues, with teachers, mentors, so that you can learn from one another and cultivate a world that holds empathy and collaboration and resiliency and critical thinking in high regard. And just know that your experiences and contributions, they matter greatly, and they matter most most of all when done in service to others. And I just hope that you continue to value relationships and value the learning experience no matter what you're doing. And again, thank you for the time on Braves Beat. I'm incredibly grateful. I'm humbled to have been part of this amazing community. So thanks, Jake. Thanks, Rama. Thanks, everybody that's part of Braves Beat, Mr. Dubs, all those guys. Have been wonderful to me over the years. And thanks to all of our students and staff. See you guys.
Thanks for taking the time to speak with us today. We all wish you the best at your new head principal position at Aurora High School, and thank you very much.
Thanks, Jake. We wish Mr. Hayes the very best as he begins his new position. We will certainly miss Hayesbot, but we enjoyed Mr. Hayes' support and humor during his time at Indian Hill.
Since we've been at home and away from our school grounds, the construction on the home of the Braves has continued. Here's a sunny view of the progress at our home of the Braves, shared by former IH graduate Bear Tullis. It looks like our school will be ready to start using this fabulous facility next fall, thanks to our Board of Education, the IH Foundation, and the generous individual donations that made this possible.
The Braves Helping Braves Fund was established in March by the Indian Hill Foundation in coordination with the Indian Hill School District as a way to collect community donations to support district families at this time. Visit Indian Hill Foundation website and see the Braves Helping Braves link.
The Indian Hill mock trial team has earned second in the state competition. The Braves have placed in the top 3 of state moot court competition the past 5 years. However, this year's moot court competition was reduced to a writing competition. Our team of junior Ethan Marks, senior Michael Ragnoni, and sophomore Tacey Hutton came through in fine fashion. Being limited to only being able to write a brief of this year's case, our team placed second in the state of Ohio. Congratulations to our mock trial moot court legacy.
Congrats to IH seniors Ellie Bayless and Julia Miller, who were recognized by U.S. Lacrosse as impact athletes. For the past 6 weeks, Ellie and Julia have been shopping for elderly residents at a local retirement community who can't leave their homes. Great job, ladies.
May is Asian and Pacific Islander American Heritage Month, which recognizes the contributions and influence of Asian Americans and Pacific Islander Americans to the history, culture, and achievements of the United States. This week, we would like to recognize Kalpana Chawla, who is an American astronaut and engineer. In 1997, she flew on Space Shuttle Columbia as a mission specialist and a primary robotic arm operator, becoming the first Indian woman to go into space. Chawla was posthumously awarded the Congressional Space Medal of Honor, and several streets, universities, and institutions have been named in her honor. She is regarded as a national hero in India.
Here are some important dates. Seniors' last day is today, Friday, May 15th, except for your AP exams. Check Canvas and check in with your teachers for more information. The last week of instruction and culminating activities for the rest of our students ends on Friday, May 22nd. Monday, May 25th is Memorial Day. Teachers will participate in professional learning activity Tuesday, May 26th through Friday, May 29th. Report cards will be available on Friday, May 29th.
Well, it's been fun working with both of you the past 2 years on Braves Beat.
Absolutely. I will certainly remember the fun times we've all had together producing these weekly programs for our viewers.
We hope that you all have enjoyed our weekly programs and have provided some fun in your school days as well.
Good luck on your APs, everyone.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube, and email us with any school updates.
And as always, stay classy, Indian Hill.